post notification, leave a like on the vid.
It's the AFC Divisional Round.
This is the playoffs. Now I'm not first. God damn, first game of the day. Alright. Damn, what a bad
championship game off the starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start.
All right, it's cool then. It's cool then.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I got to lock in.
That one good for 37 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone.
Yeah, give me
you need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
You're going to run it.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent
He's going for it.
There in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I beat them before. I can't let them win.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing middle,
but
it's incomplete.
You got to catch it.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, got them to kick it.
Now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good.
I'm okay with that.
And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoff and getting points on the board right away.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Tua now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll work it in inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Nigga, we handed them the points.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he is
literally handed them the points.
Behind the line of
You're talking about points is points.
They'll wind up losing
if I didn't keep the ball, they would hand the points.
Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Andrew Van Ginkel right there to break it up. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They'll run right side with Mostert. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time. And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone. It's a run with Mostert.
Come on.
Into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass? It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now
people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
They gotta go get it. They're not gonna let us get it.
It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. Las Vegas's offense back out there ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Muscles him off. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And that's complete to Adams.
I knew it.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. From the 29, here's second down and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Why?
There is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh,
and a throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He's across midfield and all the way down to the 33-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Oh, look at the juke. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And Hall not going to bring this one out. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo. It's complete to Brown, right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And
You gotta be kidding.
Practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go. 120. Check, 43. QB's up. Flag. March 43. Here we go, D. 43 is the mic. Let's go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
Bad kick.
That pick
Bad
6.
kick.
And now the kick is away. And Hall not going to bring this one out. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the 2nd half. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Garoppolo on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Here's a 2nd and 8.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. All day, baby, all day. 43 is the mic, boy. 41 Omaha. 43. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and that is incomplete. So it's on to halftime. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Oh, wow.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 103 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Mostert. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Y'all don't want us to win.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you.
That is
caught.
Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins just continue to roll. And it's no good.
Oh.
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Bro, why did you stand here and let him?
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
21. Give me that ball.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's keep going for 2 points.
And this
will
will
want
be
me
a
to
touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And some strong running. And he'll work down inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Tua sets up to pass it. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They hand it off to Mostert. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
Kansas City going to win. Kansas City win. Kansas City going to throw.
Garoppolo. And that'll be
incomplete. I beat Kansas City before.
It's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Caught on the right side by Adams.
Catch the ball.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Carlson is good.
And they'll get back no touchdown. They can just
large deficit.
He just be making field goals kicks, and I can't hit one.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Miami's offense set and ready to go.
What?
And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home.
Holding.
This has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why?
Last
you don't
quarter,
ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Get up there a little more.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
I don't really know if I want to throw it to you.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. This is Mostert. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Tua steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
To the clock out. I'm kidding.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Able to push his way through. 146 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. A run straight ahead with Achane. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. A give, running right, Achane. Able to slither by. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Yeah, nigga, we lost to the fucking Jets.
On the return, Trey Tucker. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with
16, bro.
My goodness, another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been
sitting there hot ass room and talk about absolute nothing.
And it's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's turned. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, this shit is.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
We see y'all
a 4th down
next
situation
year.
with things not looking
Probably.
particularly rosy.
Would I even make it?
And on
Probably
4th
not.
down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Achane to start the drive. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down. Here's Tua. Being chased out left. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Play action. Now it's Tua. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the kick is good.
You know what?
So
This game don't fucking like me. I haven't made a field goal kick all game. But when I don't need it, I make it.
Advancing in these playoffs as we say so long.
GG, good game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
All right, next game. Oh my God. He needs a whoop. Kansas City. Let's go. I can't lose. And I'm home. And I'm home.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
One of these two teams will be right back here in 2 weeks' time. Who will it be? Well, we'll see. Off we go in the AFC title game. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Morris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, now he's stripped.
What?
He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And
I turned my head. I thought he was down.
Take over at the 24-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The tight end in motion right. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
And this one nearly intercepted.
That's how it went last game.
He thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
They got 3 points. We just start cooking.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And this will be a touchback.
What the fuck up?
Deciding not to bring it out. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Once again, it's Mostert. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. There's the former Chief, man they watched for years, Tyreek Hill. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Running the counter with Mostert. Ooh, the juke. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
Nigga tripped.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 23-yard run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert.
Nigga.
Minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Should have kicked it. Should have kicked it.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Come on.
Set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay.
So not successful there on the challenge.
Okay.
And he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Now Carter. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Mahomes. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Thank you.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting.
Yo, I'll be pissed. 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 I will be pissed.
What can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Yo, I'll be pissed.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get this just
I've been throwing it because nigga can't run for shit, bro.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Stay up.
Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
It really pisses me off now,
Going
bro.
to the air, Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far,
not just
and
fumble.
keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
It bounced off your fucking head, bro.
For that game-changing play, you feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is
Yeah,
what you said, taking the ball away.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And no sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it.
We're not fucking departing, bro.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. On first down, Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
My defense is just better than my fucking
And they'll
offense.
take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Forced out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone.
I gotta do this on my own now, bro. Got 10 minutes, my own hands.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Nigga. You know what? I give him.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Damn, Kansas City, I ain't mean to really do this shit to y'all. You feel me? Like one of my favorite teams.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Fucking go. Let's fucking go, man.
Jalen Waddle, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you
that
get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. 7 yards there and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And again, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Yeah.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, time for it. Yeah, bro, we don't know halftime show.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Come on.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to pass. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. A give, running right, Achane. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. And now they're in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And that's good.
I had a debate. Which one?
10 yards. And that'll leave him with a
square.
2nd and just a few inches left.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play
Who went
action? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They do not want to see us.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
We got to fight.
On 2nd down, Tua.
That
is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
I'm ready to fly.
Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up.
It's 3rd quarter, too.
Sanders, and the lead is now
we got 1 more game after this.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
It's been a fun game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Nigga, what's up with you, bro? You just let niggas score and touch it.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Yo, you made it this far into the video. Start your turn to the post notifications.
Carter with it.
Going to.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Okay.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And they'll run here with Carter. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
Yeah, I don't think y'all should
trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know.
Yo, why you thinking?
Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once again, it's Mostert. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. They'll run right side with Mostert. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. Now Tua. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle, Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Now a toss right side. Achane with it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charge, run, get it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, wow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Needing the tough yards.
Y'all let the nigga get it. Y'all let the nigga get it, huh?
Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a first down.
Yeah, that's a flag. He hold him.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, for what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like you don't want us to win.
What the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now back to throw toward the end zone.
Bro, oh my God. Kick the fucking ball, bro. That's only kick your fucking ball.
Touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Kick the fucking ball like I said. Kick it.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out.
Let's go.
It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand.
Go ahead.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Throw right side, complete to Carter. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Dang, let's go.
And the Dolphins are AFC champs, as we say thanks for watching and good night, everybody.
Oh, wow. I'm playing 49ers. They beat by 3. Damn, that's a good game. Okay. It's time. Oh, I wasn't invited to the Pro Bowl. Fuck y'all. Last game. Time to lock in. I'm playing against the 49ers.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
I made it to another part. Subscribe to the channel.
Super
Turn on
Bowl
post notifications if you watch
58.
those on Twitch. Follow up. Let's go. Here we go. Alright.
The final act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. We're off in Super Bowl 58. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy looking to throw. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Purdy now on 2nd down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing here, Purdy. Hit as he throws there.
I want to lock down. Lockdown.
A lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Facts, facts.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And
oh my God.
Lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. They hand it off to Mostert. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Play action, now it's Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's a close game here early on. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Here's Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Now 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
14 zip. 0-14.
Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Got to take a knee.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action, now Purdy. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Big play coming here, it's 3rd and goal. Purdy. Oh, it's a screen pass, that's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
What the?
Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards
out.
And the Niners are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And going deep for Hill. And a penalty flag comes in as that
Thank
one
you.
winds up incomplete,
Thank you.
but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 32 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Purdy to throw it on first down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
Let's go. Third quarter.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Achane gets it from the gun. And running with power here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Tua now on 1st down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Tua to try again on 2nd down. Oh, it's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Fights him off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Looking to throw. Purdy working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is caught. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's it.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
21 yards there on third down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. He'll get this down to the 38. And quickly, they get to the line. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but
I'm a challenger.
Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
I don't know what it is.
And that one's not going to get there.
Bro, they didn't let me call timeout.
Ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. He's going to try and take off with it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And down
nigga, how many times you gonna let me catch it on you?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
What's the score?
14 yards. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
It is. Like it.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know.
Nigga, do your fucking job. Damn.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss blocking. Of 3 yards on
God
first
damn,
down.
nigga,
After the
block.
loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Again, it's Achane. And he'll rumble.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with my offense? These niggas ass? These niggas ass?
This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
It's going to be the dumbest play I ever did.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of
and 2-minute warning. Oh my fucking God, let's go.
To the 2-minute warning. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And that one opened up for him well.
Man, he's scared. Look at that. Look at that. He's ready. He ready.
And quickly we're going to get
He's
another
fucking
stop
ready,
here
bro.
with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
He's so fucking ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
Let's go.
Running right, here's Achane. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
All right, I'm back. All right, let's get it.
Couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And now this ball picked up by the offense, but go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Fucking go.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Oh, my God.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's McLeod from his end zone. To about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He's down front of me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Purdy to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Let's fucking go.
Yo. Has a home in South Florida.
Seriously, fucking fun.
Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Go to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications. Leave a like. I will every.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name.